Reebok CrossFit Games Open announcement is here, presented by Fit 80. We are ready indeed. Ready indeed. Yeah. 0.5 is for time. Thrusters. At 95 pounds guys, 65 pounds girls. And chest bar pull-up.
And the rep scheme is 33, 27, 21, 15, 9.
Alright, it's official.
We're recording.
I wish I got hugs like this every day. Fuck.
Welcome to 19.5. We're joined by Laura Gonzalez.
Just Melissa.
Just Melissa, the translator.
I'm a translator. Laura doesn't understand English.
So we're here at the Loud and Live announcement of 19.5, the final open workout. We just saw Brenda Castro and Leia do the workout. We saw Mat Fraser do the workout with Tia-Claire Toomey.
Come on through, guys. You guys are allowed to make a cameo.
It's fine.
If anybody can make a cameo. Dude, that's good for like 100 more views.
Thank you so much.
It's Matt O'Keefe, everybody.
Matthew.
Wait up the camera.
So we just saw Mat Fraser, Tia-Claire Toomey, Brenda Castro, Leia Schmidt. We watched Laura do it as well. So we got a good amount of feedback from different tiers of athletes.
Yeah, like we always say, I think that the Open gives us a gift as always, and you have, like you just said, a fair amount of data from different strategies that people use for the workout. For the fittest of the fittest, you saw someone like Mat Fraser and Tia-Claire do it, doing bigger sets of thrusters and smaller sets of chest to bar. Right when Matt finished, he said that he wished he would have done even smaller sets.
Yeah, he said he planned to break everything into 3 sets.
Correct.
But he ended up doing
Yeah, the adrenaline's going out. There's a lot of people cheering. I get it, but it's probably smarter to break more than you think.
More than that.
Yeah, so my first thought I'll start with Brenda, was I wanted Brenda to do large sets on the thrusters and be smart on the chest to bar. I think for most people this workout is going to be about your ability to control your breathing and knowing where to break on the chest to bar.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have dialed that back a little bit more for Brenda's, especially for her first attempt on the thrusters. When Brenda repeats, that's probably what we'll do. Her chest bar stayed together pretty damn well, but the thrusters is definitely somewhere where she could have made a little bit more progress. She beat Leah, which is huge for her and very important, but I think making that subtle adjustment, doing smaller sets with faster recovery times, I think will pay off a lot more.
I took splits on different heats. Almost everyone except Fraser and Toomey's second round, the 27, was significantly slower than the first.
Yeah.
Almost everyone came out way faster on the 33 than the 27.
I think that's expected at an event especially like this.
Right, there's a lot of adrenaline, there's people cheering, but the time it was like a minute slower for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, that right there is like a good indicator that we probably should have been a little bit more conservative on the first set.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. In regards to when Laura went, I think that the one adjustment we would make on there would also be smaller sets. Would you agree?
Yeah, on the pull-ups.
Yeah, on the pull-ups. I think what we did right from the beginning, I think what we did with the thrusters with Laura was perfect, but the adjustment for Laura would be chest to bars. Again, everyone's going to kind of have a certain aspect of this workout that they can control, and whatever that is, you have to expose a little bit more, but be smart in, for sure.
I mean, it's 105 reps of both.
Yeah.
Like if you had to do 100 chest to bar for time, how big will your sets be?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that if you're good at frame, you're going to be good at
No,
it's
not at
way
all.
more reps that
Very
you're
different.
conditioned to doing in both exercises.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mel,
Yeah.
do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I just think the first set, it's not just the adrenaline out here. I think for a lot of people, most people can do at least a set of 15 to 20 chest to bar unbroken. So the first set, you're gonna feel like, oh, why do I have to do 7? Why do I have to do 5? And you're gonna want to go for a bigger set. It's just not worth it. It's gonna fatigue your grip, and 27 is gonna feel probably pretty bad, and that's probably why people are getting a minute slower. 27 probably hits you like a brick wall.
27 hit me like a brick.
Yeah.
I would say also focus on your breathing on the thrusters, because the first 33 I kind of didn't think about it, and then on the 27 I was wishing it was already like 21 or 15 because I didn't breathe, so I kind of thought about that too late.
I think consistent rest is also really important. I know that for Laura, the first set, we should have rested a little longer between the sets of chest to bar, and that also is because the first 30 feels like it's easy and you can keep going. So it's important to not come down and be like, oh, I can jump right back up. It's important to take those 3 to 5 second rests so that that brick wall doesn't hit you so hard.
That being said, be realistic about this. If you're gonna break into 3s and 4s from the beginning, you're talking about a lot of breaks.
Yes.
And like Mel said, 3 to 5 second rest is what you're looking for. That could easily become 8 to 10 second rest,
You don't want
and
to
that
do that.
crushes your time.
Yeah.
You need someone to stay on you if you don't do a good job of timing for yourself. Ask your judge, have someone count, whatever it takes on a workout like this.
Based on our experience, we don't love having judges be pacers for us, so this is definitely a workout if you're a candidate to break them into several small sets, to have a pacer and a judge. Someone counting consistent rest and playing that absolutely from the beginning. You guys have any other thoughts?
I think you should mention redos on this one. It's the last one. A couple people are going to be in a position where they have to. Dude, you're going to have to really get on top of mobility for your recovery for your biceps immediately.
Hand care is huge.
Hand care as well.
If you're planning a redo, you probably won't be training over the weekend.
I would do
be shut down.
nothing but Z1 work on Saturday.
Yeah.
And really just work on your biceps.
Absolutely. Okay, cool, that's it. So we'll post the link to our warm-up and comments if anyone has any extra questions or you need anything. You can hit us up at info@teamsoultraining.com. As always, website www.teamsoultraining.com. Thanks. Peace.